Well, a sign of the spring season is the Cherry Blossom Festival out in the nation's capital. When it comes to the cherry blossoms, we just get so excited. And can you kind of just talk about why this is such a big event, why so many people love it and love coming to the nation's capital to see it?
Yeah, I think there's a number of factors that go into it. I mean, first of all, it is arguably the oldest springtime tradition in the nation's capital. The trees date back to 1912, so this is the 112th year that the city will be welcoming spring with with the arrival of the cherry trees. And anytime you can sort of break winter and look forward to the arrival of warmer temperatures and buds and leaves on the trees, and especially do it in such a beautiful way as with 3,700 cherry trees blossoming over the course of a few weeks. That's a great thing as well. And there's that sense of anticipation. You know, everybody sort of has their own prediction for when they think the trees are going to come out, and everybody follows the stages of the bloom cycle. And it's really sort of a month of building and anticipation, getting ready for that big payoff that is peak bloom. And we are anticipating peak bloom taking place somewhere within the 4-day window of March 23rd to 26th. That's a little earlier than the historic average of April 3rd, but it's been a warm winter around here. Shouldn't be any surprise that we're going to have a little bit of an early peak bloom.
It's just so important what the weather is during those winter months for how it's going to shape up when it comes to the festival and the timing of the blossoming.
The cycle for the trees, normally they will go into winter dormancy, which is, an opportunity for the trees to effectively rest, recharge themselves, and get ready for the next blooming season. It was warm enough this year that the trees never did actually go dormant. They're starting, if you will, a little tired, maybe a little cranky moving forward. And what we can expect to see is a little more wide variation in when the individual trees reach the individual steps along the bloom cycle. There is no place more beautiful than the tidal basin in peak bloom. So no matter where you're turning, you're framing your picture not only with beautiful blossoms, but with an iconic landmark in the background. You really have to make sure that it's on your bucket list at some point to at least once come and experience peak bloom of the cherry trees.